welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tessie and welcome to another vlog. This was my first time ever using a sheet mask, so I wanted to come tell you guys what I thought about it. As you can see, when I take off the mask, my skin looks very oily and moisturized. However, my skin felt very tight. Once I rinsed my face off with warm water, it released and it didn't feel as tight any longer. Other than that, I have nothing else that I didn't like about it, and I'll probably use it again later in the future. Hey y'all, good afternoon and happy hump day. Happy Wednesday. I hope that everyone is feeling good and that you slept well last night. And you know what I always say, that you're ready to tackle today. All right, y'all. Today, I don't know what's going on. I don't want to say I'm stressed, but I feel like, again, I'm overwhelmed and I'm just completely filled with anxiety. I went to bed last night around 6 or 7 this morning. So I just woke up around 1 o'clock. So we just did our, hygiene really quick. So I don't know, y'all, I really don't have a lot to say today, but I just wanted to come say hey to you guys. I'm going to dedicate my day, or dedicate the tasks of my day, to doing everything that calms down my nervous system and helps me regulate this anxiety. So come along with me today as I do all things that help me decrease my anxiety. God, first and foremost, thank you for waking me up today. Thank you for allowing me to see this new day, God. Thank you for giving me another chance to make better decisions than I did yesterday, God. God, I ask that you just help me get out of my own way. I ask that you help me to do the work that helps me become the version of myself that I need to be right now, God. God, I thank you for everything. I thank you for the ability to wake up with no pain, to wake up with a sound mind, to wake up with all 5 of my senses working. I can see, I can smell, I can taste, I can hear, and I can touch. God, I ask that whatever is trampling me right now, that is giving me anxiety or making me feel overwhelmed or gives me focus into uncertainties, I ask that you help me, God. I ask that you send me some ease. I know that you would never leave me nor forsake me, God. I know that you have not brought me this far just to bring me this far. God, I ask that whatever it is that I need to do, that you guide me, that you give me clarity, God, that you give me detailed instructions on what it is that I need to do. God, help me, please. I'm tired of being in this loop. I'm tired of seeing the same things, God. I'm tired of facing the same things, God. What is it that I need to do? God, I thank you for keeping a roof over my head, God, and clothes on my back, food in my stomach, God. I thank you for a sound mind. God, I ask that you continue to show me the way. I ask that you continue to prepare me for where it is that you have me going. God, I ask that you show me how to manage my life. Show me how to manage my life, God. Yeah, I didn't even know the battery died. I came over here to move y'all to a different location, and I'm seeing that the screen is black. And I'm like, what? Did I not press record? Did the camera shut off? Because my camera, when you're not actively pressing record or not in the record mode, it just turns off to reserve battery, which is a great feature. But I come back and I see the screen is black, and I'm like, I'm thinking all these things that I did something. Y'all, the battery died. You see how the devil be working? As I'm praying, as I'm asking for this to be released off of me, he sees that I'm sharing that with you guys. He sees that we're in that moment and the battery dies. Because I didn't even know where the battery was at, to be quite honest with you. I didn't even look at the battery percentage. But he can't stop nothing, y'all. So come on, let's go. my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and I will forgive their sins and will heal their land. I love to you. Good morning, Holy Spirit. Today is going to be a great day for us. So I thank you in advance for everything you've already done to lock this day down for me. And I thank you, Lord, that the victory is secure. Hallelujah. I thank you, Father, for a strength of will. And I thank you for giving me the courage and the desire to want to please you with my life. Thank you for giving me the courage and the desire to pray and the good sense to seek your face even after I've done wrong. I am a mighty God. Nothing is too difficult for me. I have chosen to use weak ones like you to accomplish my purposes. Your weakness is designed to open you up to my power. Therefore, do not fear your limitations or measure the day's demands against your strength. What I require of you is to stay connected to me, living in trusting dependence on my limitless resources. When you face unexpected demands, there is no need to panic. Remember, when you face unexpected demands, there is no need to panic. Remember that I am with you. Talk with me and listen while I talk you through each challenging situation. I am not a careless God. When I allow difficulties to come into your life, I equip you fully to handle them. Relax in my presence, trusting in my strength. For nothing is impossible with God. The Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. The Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. But he said to me, my grace is significant for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. just coming back to tell you guys what I made. So I made homemade steak fries, and I was gonna make a fish burrito, but I decided to just put it in crunchy shells. So we have fish tacos here with tacos, jalapenos, onions, coleslaw, cheese, tartar sauce, and hot sauce. I think that's all that's in there. Alright, you guys, so I'm just gonna go eat this, and I'm still feeling the anxiety, but I'm just trying to push through. Alright, y'all, my game is actually on commercial really quick, which I don't know if I said that, but that's what I'm doing. Y'all know, watching my game 5. Come on, Warriors, we got this. But I figured we could just go ahead and take our first bites together, and then, I don't know, y'all, that probably might be it for me tonight. I made it through the day. It's almost 10 o'clock. But I just never got myself back up to where I wanted to be. But I mean, that's okay. That's okay. Some days are just to be here, to survive, to make it through. And some days are the days where you have your biggest fight, like your Mike Tyson. So, or the biggest fight in you, like your Mike Tyson. It wasn't a horrible day. But I never got a chance to get rid of that anxiety. Anyway, let's say grace so we can go ahead and eat. Y'all, it's so bad that like my back is hurting. My stomach is hurting. This is like the first time I'm eating tonight, and it is, I ate a banana. It's almost 10 o'clock like you just heard me say. So y'all know that today I wasn't it. Today was not it. But I am happy that I'm at least eating something. I might still make the burrito because I do have another piece of fish left. But right now, I feel like these about to slap. I hope you guys have had a great day. And if you didn't, just like me, I hope that you made it through. And I also hope that this like not motivates, but inspires someone to know that, y'all, it's okay to have days that you don't feel your best. That's okay. We're humans. It's okay. You just can't give up or give into it. All right, enough yapping. Y'all. Y'all, God gave me a lot of talents, a lot of skills, but that cooking skill, y'all, these tacos are, oh my God, they are busting. Wow, they are busting. All right, my game is back on, but I'll just tell you what I did. I fried. This boy hair be everywhere, bro. I can't even eat. I fried my fish, which is tilapia fish, in cornmeal, what you call that? Cornmeal like batter. Is that what you call it? Batter, right? Okay. So I seasoned it with onion powder, cayenne pepper, Tony's salt and pepper, garlic, Italian seasoning. I think that's all the seasons I use, y'all. Then I fried it and I broke it up. I put it in a taco. Then I put onions. I put jalapeno. What did I put after that, y'all? I think I put tartar sauce, and then I put the, what's this? The coleslaw. Then I put a little bit of cheese. I put some hot sauce, and then I put parsley. I think that's it, y'all, because I was really just making it, but they hit. I knew they was going to hit too when I was putting them together. I just felt it in my soul. Okay, y'all. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I'm sorry that it didn't really flow today, but I still tried to push through and record and get you guys as much content as I had the energy to. I'll put it like that. Tomorrow's a new day. So after I eat, after my game goes off, I'm going to just take a nice shower and just lay my head down on that pillow, as the old people would say, or the old folks, and just rest my brain, rest my body, and rest my soul. All right. I will see you guys in the morning. Good night. Hey y'all, happy Thursday. How are you feeling? I hope that everyone slept well last night and you guys are ready and feeling positive and, let's just say, enthusiastic to face today. All right, y'all. So obviously I'm in a better mood than I was yesterday, and I thank God for that. I'm very proud of myself for pushing through yesterday, because y'all know when anxiety comes, girl, yeah, that's how I be feeling. And so I'm very happy that I pushed through, that I prayed, and that I knew that today would be a better day. I woke up around 1 o'clock today. It's like 4:30, almost 5 o'clock. So I've done my morning routine and all of that. But y'all, I feel like we have not spoken this week. And I know we haven't because, yeah, I wasn't in the mood, I guess, y'all. Or I couldn't find the words. Whatever it was, I'm here now. Let's talk. Okay. So one thing I've noticed about myself, y'all, is I am a waiter. What I mean by that, no, not a waiter. Like, I wait a lot, basically. What I mean by that is I'll purchase something. I'll receive something. And I'm always waiting to use it. And I don't know why I'm like that. I don't know why, but I'm out of that season of waiting for my stuff, like waiting to wear clothes, waiting for the perfect setting of time to use this. I'm not doing that anymore. I also struggle with procrastination. So can you imagine being a procrastinator on top of making myself wait for things? Girl, that's why things don't be getting done. So we moving past that. With anxiety, y'all, we have to not feed it. We have to starve it. Because if you feed your anxiety through your thoughts, your behaviors, through the lack thereof movement or anything like that, it is going to trample you. Again, I want to reinstate that I'm so happy that I pushed through yesterday, because now what I know that I was doing yesterday, what I know I feel today, is that I'm just happy I'm alive. I'm happy I'm alive to feel the anxiety. I'm happy I'm alive to try to get past the anxiety. Like, it just made me realize that I have a life to live, and I deserve to live my life, and I can't allow situations or things that transpire to keep trampling me. Like, we're not doing that no more, y'all. We got a life, we got to live, we got things to create, we got things we want to see, we got things we want to build, we got money we want to make. So yeah, I'm really happy that I'm alive, and I just have the opportunity to change my mindset, to change my feelings, or to just deal with them and understand that, first of all, nothing is wrong with you if you feel sad. Nothing is wrong with you if you feel overwhelmed. Nothing is wrong with you if you feel anxiety. Nothing is wrong with you nothing is wrong, y'all. Nothing. We need to learn how to accept those parts of us and deal with those parts of us, so that we can stop always trying to suppress them and make it feel like, what the hell's wrong with me? Ain't nothing wrong with you. You are a human being. We're gonna have up days, bad days, in between days, high days. Like, the point of life is to enjoy everything that happens. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard, y'all. But we have to. Because when we look back, we don't want to say, well, I didn't do nothing because my anxiety trampled me, or I allowed my emotions to keep me stagnant. Trust me, I've been there. And so, yeah, I'm just happy that I have a chance, I have an opportunity to build the life that I am so excited to live. And I just want to send that out to all of my sisters and brothers as well. Like, y'all, we are okay. Literally, we are okay. We gotta build this life, y'all. We don't build our lives, what's gonna be the point? How y'all feeling? It is pretty warm. I'm not sure where you guys are at. Please let me know where you're from and where you reside at. Y'all know I'm a New Yorker, but I currently reside in North Carolina. It is hot, okay? It's hot. It's hot. Yes, y'all, like, goddamn. So y'all know, on top of eating my ice, I put me some bottles of water in the freezer. Y'all see how it's chilled, period. But damn, it's hot, y'all. I'm waiting for the sun not to necessarily go down, because y'all know I like to catch golden hours. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to get some things done so I could go out around like 6:20ish, 6 o'clock, and enjoy all that nice, amazing golden hour weather. But I want y'all to hold me to it. We are accountability partners. And so if y'all see me purchase something, because y'all know I share everything that we be getting, right? That's what we do. We share with each other. I want y'all to be like, hey, Tessie, I seen you buy this 2 weeks ago, and I have yet to see you say you used it. get up in me, y'all. Challenge me to stay on top of it, because I don't know, again, I don't know where I created this waiting from. Like, I'm not a person that ever, thank you God, was like starved out to receive gifts or receive things. But I just think, I just really be like, but I don't know if I want to use it right now. But like, girl, when you gonna use it? It happens a lot with my food. I'll buy things, or babe will buy me things, and I'm always like, well, I'm gonna wait till I get to eat it. Y'all, she waits and it be expired. So we are working on a ton of things this year, but the waiting, the procrastinating, the allowing our emotions to trample us, we're fixing all of that, among a plethora of other things. All right, y'all, so now let's talk about some tea real quick, because I got something we want to make, and we got to make it together so we can see if it's good. By the way, y'all, them tacos last night, chef's kiss. She eats. I eat physically, I eat spiritually, I eat emotionally, I eat energetically, I eat in the kitchen. I eat, honey, like, period. I'm very grateful that God has given me such ability to be so talented in a lot of ways, a lot of areas in my life. But those tacos, y'all, try them out. I told y'all, I just fried up some tilapia, got me some yellow taco shells. You can put whatever veg you want, but we just had some of the veg that was left from the tacos that we ate with the beef. So I just put onions, jalapenos, tartar sauce, cabbage. That cabbage came from Walmart in a bag. I'll show it to y'all right now. All right, y'all, this was the cabbage that was in it, and I think it was probably less than $5, so not expensive at all. But this cabbage right here, I love this cabbage with green cabbage, carrots, and red cabbage, tricolor coleslaw. It's so good, y'all. I really love this. So I put some of this, I put some cheese, I put some hot sauce. What else did I put, y'all? Well, y'all heard me last night, but I'm trying to reiterate so I can remember. But try those tacos out. Use any type of fish you want. Use some shrimp, use whatever you want, y'all. It was so good. And let me know how y'all like. Y'all know how when I haven't spoken to y'all for a few days, I come back like Mother Teresa, honey. Like, I'm ready, I'm on it. I am Tina Turner with the legs on the stage, okay? But the tea, I know y'all hearing all this stuff about Diddy, this stuff about DDG, this stuff about Tory Lanez. Girl, if you haven't, come in close, let me put you on. So basically, these are all punk ass men. I'm sorry, but that's the way I had to say it. And even though Diddy is a Scorpio, let me tell you something. Your zodiac sign, us being familiar in any other way, he's a New Yorker as well, does not give you the pass to be treating people inhumane and heinous, okay? So I may like Diddy for some other things, but if these things that they're saying is true, it's like, bro, you're embarrassing me as a fellow Scorpio, because what are we doing? Also, on top of that, one thing about Scorpios is we're very smart. We're very strategic. We're very observant. And so what I can't understand, which I do understand at the same time, is, Diddy, why you just ain't pay this girl her money? If you would have paid her money, there's a great chance that you may not be sitting in court or living your days in jail behind a cell, or in a cell behind a cage, however you want to say that. You should have just paid that girl her few millions. Like, she wasn't even asking for a lot. I don't even think she was asking for 300 million. Like, she was only asking for like what, 50 million, 80 million? Girl, I don't know the numbers, but what I'm saying is you have it, and you could have paid it, my G, but you allowed your ego to make you feel like you was immortal and untouchable, right? Shake it off. No, now your ass is God. But all things that happen in the dark will always come to light. We know that, y'all. So yeah, with all those men, they are men that are driven by ego, not driven by common sense, or not driven by any decency, is what I want to say. However, I do want to say this real quick about the Tory Lanez and the DDG. Those men don't even look like they're the type of men that you should even let buy you a drink at the club. Like, so even though I see that they whack, I always still question the woman. Like, Haley, what was you seeing, girl? What was you seeing? Megan, how drunk were you? Like, girl, we talking how many bottles of Douce or Tito's. Like, what was in your liver? What was in your system? Because it's given, you need to cut it. Girl, I would not have even entertained those men. I don't care how much money they have. Their character just looks like something is wrong with them. I know I always use everything to give like a good moment. And so I want to say this to my sisters. Y'all, we gotta do better. Y'all know I'm like that anyway. I'm not the type that constantly blames the man for what they've done. I always hold the women accountable, because a person can only do to you what you allow them to do. And like I just said, those men don't even look like they deserve to get your phone number, let alone be able to slide up in your good cookie jar, let alone be able to wrench your wound and have a baby, Heyyy. So it's like, what we doing? Like, y'all know how tough it is for women. We had to fight to get out the house. We had to fight to be seen as humans. We had to fight to vote for God's sakes. We had to fight to be seen as something more than just a person who's in the house, who's a slave and a maid. We had to fight to even, we're still fighting to be seen as equal. So women, what's it gonna take? What's it gonna take for you to realize that you are valuable, that you are worthy, and that you are important, despite the likes, the attention, or anything of that sort from another man, from another human being, actually, but from another man? Because I'm very sad, first of all, to see women be treated like scum, to accept it. But I'm also very sad that a lot of women think that that's just a part of being in a relationship, or that's just a part. Girl, no, it's not. Y'all, I'll be watching Love at the Lockup. One day we'll do some of that together. That's my show. If you want to watch it with me, I'll be on Twitter. I will put, my Twitter handle is in the description below, so go follow me on Twitter. But we watch it every Friday at 8 p.m. and I'm always bam, bam, bam. Like, I am with the hashtag, because that's all I ever speak about is, why would you allow a man to disrespect you? Why would you allow a man to degrade you? Why would you allow a man to attack you in a way that common sense wise, you know, doesn't make any sense? And I'm always asking the same thing, like, what's going on? Yeah, now I gotta take a little sip. Okay, last week I wrote a post that basically said, Lord, please, I'm asking you to free my black sisters from thinking that trials, tribulations, struggles, disrespect, cheating, any of those things are a part of being in a relationship, because they are not. Listen, a relationship is gonna have struggles. A relationship is gonna have challenges. But when someone starts to show you their character, you must believe who they are. And stop trying to be that woman that says, well, if I love him and I stick it out and I stay with him, he gonna change. Girl, he wasn't raised right. Y'all know, K. Michelle, you can't raise a man. If his mama didn't raise him, what makes you think you could change a boy from a man? It's too late. I think that's how it goes. That's my girl. But y'all, free yourself from that type of low vibrational scum, just type of energy, because these men need to be left exactly where they were. You cannot fix a person, y'all. However, I will say this: if this person cares to fix and be aware and have some self-reflection and self-awareness of where they are lacking, because we all lack, women, men, it doesn't matter. But a person has to come to terms, a person has to be in agreement and share that same acknowledgement about where they're lacking. If you telling that person, yo, I don't like when you do this, and they're oblivious to it, what we doing here? What we doing here? There's nothing you can do. There's no amount of love, time, sex, gifts. There's nothing that can change a person who does not want to change. So I just had to come say that, because again, I'm gonna always hold my sisters accountable. You know, I am my sister's keeper, for real. Like, that's really my work, y'all. My work is to change us as women, to show us, to keep letting us know how important we are. None of this would be in this world if it wasn't for the woman with the womb. None of it. Every single person that is walking on this earth, you, I, and everybody else, your mama, your grandma, and your daddy, came from the womb of a woman. How dare you think that you are worthless? How dare you? Yes. Whew, girl, I can't even fit the words, because y'all see how passionate, find the words, y'all see how passionate I am about this. But we gotta do better. We gotta do better. We gotta do better as women. We gotta want better as women. And we have to know that we don't have to deal with nothing. It's very sad to see my black sisters constantly in this type of element. Like, wake up, sis. Wake up, sis. You are beautiful. You are strong. You are amazing. You are important. You do not need to stay in this crap with this man. And I don't know where your trauma lies, because we all have traumas that help us and not help us, but literally, what's the word, y'all? Literally, like drive us. They're like the driving mechanisms to make certain decisions. I'm aware of that. I have my own as well. But still, check that trauma at the, hey, I don't like what you're doing right now. You're not gonna make me make this decision. I don't like the thoughts that you putting in my head. You making me feel like I'm less than. You gonna have to go. Check that trauma. That's not an excuse. At some point, you know your trauma. At some point, you know why you do certain things, but why do you continue to do them? So I feel like I got another word, y'all, but I can't get it out right now. But yeah, we just gotta do better. We gotta do better, because no one is going to value you if you don't value yourself. No one is going to appreciate you if you don't appreciate yourself. You can't go into something feeling less than and hoping that somebody gonna pour into that cup. Because I'm gonna tell you this too, sis. If they pour into that cup, when will they pour you out? Damn, there was another word, but y'all know I be talking too much and too fast to get all this out. Be allowing things to make you make decisions, because you'll stay stuck in those decisions. You'll start to justify those decisions. And now we know, whatever thoughts become actions, whatever actions become behavior. So, all right, y'all, I'm gonna let it go. I hope that whatever I had in my brain that's not coming out comes back to me, so that I can share with y'all too. But I just want us to do better, y'all. You know, we can be sisters. We can be better sisters. We can have a better sisterhood if we would just be real. If we would just show up. If we would just, again, be honest. You know, so many women are so quick to fight another woman over a piece of crap ass man. Like, girl, you fighting me for this crappy ass man? What we should be is asking each other, why do we find the space to even deal with this crappy ass man? That's what we should be saying. Like, damn, sis, what had me thinking I deserved that? Damn, sis, why did I put up with that? That's what we should be asking. Y'all are in so much competition for the viewership of a man when this man don't even got the right lens to see you. Okay, y'all, I'm back. It came through. Thank you, God. Okay. What I was going to say was, I don't know if your struggle is that you're afraid to be alone, right? But you ever heard the saying, I can do battle by myself? You know, with the struggles and things that are happening in this world, what makes any sense to bring on a whole nother backpack of issues, illness, stress, and disease? What's the point of that? Because if you're in something that's unhealthy, girl, them toxins going to eat you up. Your mind is going to change, your skin is going to change, your organs are going to change. You're in constant struggle and stress. There's no way you'll be living healthy. I'm sorry. So if that is something that you're dealing with, I'm sorry, I'm closing my cheese, y'all. If that is something that you're dealing with, then you need to just face it. What's so bad about being alone, y'all? Do you think if you're alone, you're never going to find love again? I can't see what's so horrible about being alone. And then think about it like that. Think about it like that, sis. Why would you need your bed to be filled so badly that you don't even care about the entity or the energy that is laying beside you? Why do you deserve that? Little tidbit, my little story real quick is, you know, my biological father was an ASS, HOLE, okay? And so what I realized that did for me was also being who I am and growing up in New York and being a Scorpio, being a black woman. I'm sure all of those things, all of those qualities and traits made me how I am and who I am today. But I'm grateful, because if I would have continued to internalize the things that my biological father was saying, y'all, I'd be weak, I'd be depressed, I'd be devastated, and I'd be disgusting, because he was nasty. He literally used all his negative energy to try to manipulate me and gaslight me into doing what he wanted. And I stayed thoroughbred, tough, period. I'm so proud of her the whole time. Now, I know that doesn't mean that I did great, but it does mean that I warded off a long time ago. I decided a long time ago that I would not settle or deal with things that were not for me. I didn't care. If that meant I didn't have a relationship, I was happy. If that meant that, you know, I wasn't, you know, in lights with, I was happy, because it kept me away from settling. It kept me away from playing so small, diminishing myself just to be around someone else. And so it also made me hard. I ain't gonna tell. I'm not, no lies, no cap. It made me very hard. It made me very aggressive. But again, I'm still happy because it prevented me and protected me from doing the things that we're talking about. So I get it. Everybody has trauma. But sis, you can't, just like you can't let your emotions control you, just like you can't let her control you, okay? You cannot allow your trauma to continue to control you because you're living with that. You may not think so, but it's in your gut. It's in your heart, sis. It's on your skin. It's in your energy. It's in your aura. It's you. It has the potential to become your essence. And you don't want that. You're beautiful, you're kind, you're intelligent, you're caring, you're amazing. You do not need a man to make you important. You're already important. God already gave you life. And if God sees fit that you deserve a husband or a wife, because y'all know we love over here, you're gonna get it. You don't have to deal with something just to nab it. So whatever your struggle is, sis, get out that pen, get out that paper. We'll start doing things like that too. And jot that stuff down. Don't be afraid to be honest with yourself. That's the problem. You know, if you're afraid to be honest with yourself, how can you even tolerate yourself? How can you even understand yourself? How can you heal yourself? How can you grow yourself? How can you be yourself if you're afraid to be honest with yourself? Whatever somebody else is doing ain't got nothing to do with you. The only thing that matters is you. Lock in. Lock in. And leave that low vibrational stuff behind. We getting finer. We're getting richer. The world is such a beautiful place to be able to travel and do things. Put that piece of man in the trash where he belongs, in a dumpster, and let them come pick him up every Tuesday and Thursday and dump his ass wherever the landfill goes in your state. All right? All right, y'all. So after making the fish tacos, excuse me, I just drank some water. After making the fish tacos last night, I saved the other piece of fish because I didn't eat it. And I was like, you know what? Let's try our hands at making our own version of a fish fillet. So let's get into it. Okay, y'all. So I have all the ingredients here of what I think I need or what I want to use for this fish fillet. So we have some wheat bread right here. We have some sliced cheddar cheese. And we have the coleslaw that we just talked about. And of course, you know you need tartar sauce to make the fish fillet. A little plate. Y'all, what I couldn't decide was, should I have toasted the bread or not? I couldn't decide that. But at this point, we didn't. So it is what it is. And I know fish fillet does not have any veg or anything like that on it. But I said my variation. I did. I said my variation of what I want. How I want this to slap. And I bet you this won't slap right now, y'all. I went ahead and put the sliced cheese on the fish. So it's already melted. First things first, we're just going to take that off and put it right on this here bread. Y'all, should we put the tartar sauce? Let's put the tartar sauce and then put the cabbage. I'm so excited to eat this, y'all. Okay, that's enough. I don't need all that. Get us some cabbage. All right, y'all. So we secured it. We finished it. I'm so excited to see what this is hitting for. I'm so excited. All right, let's say grace. Y'all seen how we made it. Let's take our bite. Okay. All right, after chewing for 10 minutes, it's not bad, y'all, but I do wish I would have followed my first thought, which was to toast the bread to just make it not be so soft. Even though I know on the fish fillet, the bun is so soft, which is one of the best parts of the whole fish fillet. But it's not bad. Next time I will toast, and I probably will smear out the tartar sauce and not just put it on like I did. But alright, y'all, thank y'all so much for listening to me yap, because y'all know she's a yapper. We love to yap, but I always gotta put y'all on, and I always gotta speak to y'all, because like I said, y'all are my sisters, and I'd be damn if I have a whole bunch of sisters out here looking like fools. I was like that when I was a friend. Not when I was a friend, Tessie. Well, yeah. Because currently, I really don't have any friendships. And I'm okay with that. Because the best people will come to me. But they say birds of a feather flock together. And no, we not finna be flocking. If so, I will be the lone bird that is flying west while y'all all fly east. Because, boo-boo, I can't get with you on that. Plus, I love you. And I want you to know that you have nothing to be afraid of, nothing to be ashamed of, or nothing to be embarrassed about. We all go through things, but the point of going through them is to evolve, to elevate, to get better. So let me finish eating my food. Y'all, don't say nothing. We listen and we don't judge. Let's get into it. Y'all, don't ask why we about to do this. At 9:30. And then peppermints. Oh, sorry if y'all can't see that, but some peppermints. And just the 2 pieces for the nozzle. But don't ask why we're about to do this 9:30 on a Thursday night. But I'm just happy we getting it done. So we're about to put together these gingerbreads. I'm peering over them because, girl. But we about to do these gingerbreads really quick. And yeah, so let's put this together, y'all. Because, oh, here are the instructions. Easy build roof holder instructions. Easy being spelled easy is crazy. I'm just happy we're getting them done because I did buy these during Vlogmas last year and just never got a chance to do them. But we here now. That's all that matters. Let that be a testament to somebody that it don't matter when you exactly do it. It just matters that you get it done. Ooh, should we set a timer? Y'all, we're gonna set, what you think is fair? 20 minutes? 20 minutes? So let's set a timer for 20 to 25 minutes. So, hey Siri, set a timer for 25 minutes.
25 minutes starting now.
Period. Let's go. Oh, why would you have me start the timer? You ain't even got all your stuff out. Hey Siri, stop the timer. I think we ready now. Hey Siri, set a timer for 25 minutes.
25 minutes starting now.
Man, cause it fell right on the other icing part. How come yours always looks so? Look at yours. Rob the damn builder. Well, this is where we at in 25 minutes. At least the actual house is together. Now we gotta finish the rest, y'all. Oh my god, that's so cute. I'm still alright, y'all. So we are finally done. I knew that was gonna happen, y'all. Okay, so this one is mine. This is my creation that I came up with. Everything just looks like it's not fundamentally right. But listen, I tried, okay? I tried. I put a little snowfall as decoration for my roof. That's when that fell. Y'all seen that. But yeah, this one is mine. Now, I'm not a hater or a sore loser. Not that it was a competition. But y'all, this man never had to do me like this. Look at his, y'all. Be for real. I'm crying. Like, tell me who the carpenter or the architect or the designer really is, because I thought it was me. Never had to do me like this. Let me show y'all his back. Let me see. I don't want it to fall, but that's what the back looked like, y'all. Did me dirty, but hey, I'm glad that we did it and we had fun. So yeah,